The story of Game of Thrones takes place on the fictional continent of Westeros and Essos. It has several plot lines and a large assembled cast. Now the season begins with a soldier of the ancient Night Watch order who survives an attack by supernatural creatures known as the White Walkers. He attempts to abandon the order but is captured and sent to Castle Winterfell, which is ruled by Ned Stark, the Warden of the North, who executes the soldier for desertion. In King's Landing, Jon Arryn, the King's Hand, dies under mysterious circumstances. King Robert Baratheon, Ned Stark's longtime friend, travels to Winterfell to offer the position to him and propose marriage between his firstborn son, Joffrey, who was a psychopath, and Ned's older daughter, Sansa Stark. Ned's wife, Catelyn Stark, receives a letter from her sister Lysa, Arryn's widow, which was the former hand of the king, saying that she has escaped King's Landing and that Arryn was murdered by the Lannisters. Catelyn quickly burns the letter and tells Ned Stark about this information that was brought to her attention, believing that the Lannisters are plotting against Robert Baratheon. Then, as the scene progresses, or rather as the season progresses, Ned Stark's 10-year-old son, Bran, who's, well, at the time was fond of climbing towers. So, as he was climbing a tower, he accidentally stumbled and witnessed Cersei Lannister having sex with her twin brother Jaime Lannister. Bran is discovered by Jaime, who pushes him out the window. Meanwhile, across the narrow seas in Essos, the exiled Prince Viserys Targaryen makes a deal with the Dothraki warlord Khal Drogo, who marries Viserys' younger sister Daenerys, in exchange for providing Viserys an army to conquer the whole of Westeros and to reclaim the Iron Throne. Joffrey becomes king and beheads Ned Stark. Daenerys gives birth to dragons. The Red Wedding kills Robb Stark, and the Purple Wedding kills Joffrey. Oberyn finds the mountain too high to climb. Then we got the Battle of Castle Black. Stannis sacrifices his daughter. Ramsay sexually assaults Sansa Stark and castrates Theon. Jon Snow gets stabbed to death. There's the Battle of the Bastards. Cersei goes full Mad Queen. Bran becomes a three-eyed raven. Arya becomes a super assassin and kills the men of Frey. Jon and Daenerys commit incest. Ed Sheeran sings us a lullaby. The Stark kids reunite. Jon Snow assembles Westeros' Magnificent Seven. Sansa and Arya execute Littlefinger. Very, very embarrassing, by the way. Winterfell reunites our heroes and villains. Jaime Lannister does Brienne a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. There is sex in the city, and Game of Thrones starts to subvert our expectations. The Night King brings a long night to Winterfell and shows us why he is the Thanos of Westeros. No jokes, guys. This guy is an all-powerful being. He showed us that he was a big threat. Right from season 1, yep, he lived up to expectations. Arya steals the thunder from Jon Snow. I mean, seriously, that was Jon Snow's kill. We all wanted Jon Snow to kill the Night King. But, well, as I said before, this was where they started to subvert our expectations. You want talking about subverting expectations? Daenerys becomes the Mad Queen and goes Dekari on the populace of King's Landing. Drogon burns the Iron Throne, and Brian the Broken becomes king. And that pretty much sums up everything that happened in Game of Thrones from season 1 to season 8.